Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is, too. We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain. Now, to fresh business. Galloway and Phelps, the task is at hand. The address is on the hill, north downtown off Fremont Avenue.
Skipper, is the new letter genuine?
Now, boys, we all know how many imbeciles have confessed in the short case. Ray Pinker will let us know in good time.
You think those Vice boys get any on the side?
A fine morning indeed. We keep locking them up, but the bodies keep piling up.
Californians love a fad, Phelps. As long as the bricks hold up at San Quentin, there'll always be killers in this town to send.
He's good looking for a policeman.
Greetings from sunny California. When's it going to stop?
First the letter, and now another body. Come on, you can't keep on telling me there's not a killer still out there.
You know, Phelps, all these arrests on your record are giving you a reputation. You don't want them turning into unsolved.
Getting a vicious killer off the streets is more important than my reputation.
Really?
And besides, landing a big fat marlin is more impressive than an ocean full of minnows.
The minnows maketh the man, Phelps. You can't always hit home runs. Sometimes you just gotta make first base.
Detectives?
Phelps and Galloway, homicide.
Scene is secure. The rest of the patrolmen are going door to door, canvassing for witnesses.
Thanks. Keep me informed.
Will do, Detective.
This looks awfully familiar.
I think that's the impression the boys from the Examiner took with them as well.
There's nothing original under the sun. Why should murder be any different?
What do we have so far?
Not much trace evidence to speak of. Storm blew in around 10 last night, and the rain washed most of it away.
And the body?
Looks like she was tipped out of an automobile from the tire tracks and superficial injuries. Strangled with a length of rope. And for my money, it's triple braid again.
Time of death?
From her temperature, maybe 2 a.m., but it was cold last night.
Usual head injuries.
Blunt force trauma. Knock him over the head, then strangle and mutilate. No message with this one.
At least she was left clothed.
I doubt very much he was concerned with her dignity.
The green silk dress is very distinctive. Any sign of her other shoe?
No. And no handbag or other personal effects.
Don't think this is anything.
Our driver and our killer are most likely one and the same. No drag marks. The killer was moving around, surveying the scene. There appears to be a dry cleaning label. Superior Laundry Services, F1363.
Detectives, I've been working the houses across the street and up the block. This lady thinks she has something for us.
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
I'm Mrs. Barton, Catherine Barton. I live just across the way.
Did you see anyone around here last night?
Not last night, but yesterday, early evening, I saw that awful hobo.
Do you have a description?
Tall, gaunt, horribly disfigured. I think he may have had an accident in the war. He's a very scary, angry man.
Any idea where we might find him?
One of the hobo camps around here. He's some kind of hobo leader. They all follow him around.
Thank you, ma'am. You've been a big help.
Of course. Anything I can do to help. I'd hate to think that something so ghastly could happen right here and nothing be done about it.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on Superior Laundry Services.
Just a moment. Superior Laundry Services, 1260 West 1st Street.
Can you track down reports of hobo camps in the vicinity of Signal Hill?
Just a moment, Detective. There's a large camp under the bridge on Grand between Temple and Sunset.
Thanks, ma'am. You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
11825, code 6.
No message.
Excuse me?
There was no message.
Where?
On the Vic. The last bodies had something written on them. This one didn't.
I'm failing to follow you.
Can't be the same guy is what I'm saying, all right? Before you start trying to link this to Maldonado and all the others.
There are more factors to consider than the messages, Rusty.
This doesn't fit your pattern, Cole. End of conversation. Understand?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. We're investigating a case, and one of your laundry labels came up. F1363.
If you give me a minute, I'll go find a register and you can take a look. You take a look for yourself. I've got clothes that need pressing.
At least the rain stopped. We can change back into those white bucks now. You wrote the number down on that dress, is it there?
Mrs. T. Terrellson, 43 Emerald Street, Westlake.
Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
I think we ought to investigate the hobo lead.
Now, if you think we ought to, then I guess we ought.
Always bother. Shit. Don't leave me alone. I fought. Where's my wife? Nobody cares about me. I took a
We're
bullet.
looking
Nobody
for a
cares
tall
about me.
man with a disfigured face. You know him?
Huh? What? I fought in 2 wars, you know, son. I think I earned some peace and quiet.
The bum isn't here.
Look at these people.
We should follow the
Leave me
lead.
alone.
These guys
No,
can
no,
wait.
no.
Woman who stabbed her husband and then pushed him in front of the car? That's the cop who caught her.
You got a problem, pal? Oh, wish I could afford that.
The newspapers. You can't do this.
Danke, Gnomi. Schönen guten Morgen, Gnomi. Herzlich willkommen im Stream. Schön, dass du da bist. Wie geht's dir? Hab mal wieder vergessen, mein Mikrofon auszuklappen. Ach ja. Ja, ich bin Leichensammler, da hast du wohl recht gehabt. Aber diesmal habe ich eine Leiche die wo angezogen war. War zwar wieder eine Frau. Und ja. Und angeblich, hier muss irgendwo ein Obdachloser sein. Ja. Aber so oft passiert mir das jetzt nicht mehr, Gnomi, mit dem Headset. Das passiert mir jetzt nicht mehr so oft. Am Anfang ist es öfters passiert. Und hast du gestern das ja alles erledigen können, wo du erledigen haben wolltest, weil du ja eher gegangen bist. Ja, und jetzt weiter. Wo ist denn da jetzt?
More for this?
Wish I could afford that.
Kann ich nicht mit dir reden, nee. Wo muss ich denn hin? Keine Ahnung, ich sehe gerade nichts, wo ich hier irgendwie anklicken kann oder so.
You can't do this!
Ich kann alles tun. Gibt's hier noch irgendwas? Alter, was rumpelt denn da? Mal hier noch irgendwo hinlaufen? Was sind hier? Ein Spaten. Also in dem Haus, die Freunde bestimmt, dass da drüben neben so ein Obdachlosenheim ist. Warte mal, ich schau mal, ob ich da irgendwas verpasst habe. Das kann ich ja gleich rausfinden.
You know the way. You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
Wow. Bin ja schon durch mit dem Obdachlosenlager. Da bin ich umsonst rumgelaufen.
I've got a feeling we're about to meet another wife killer.
You've always got that feeling, Rusty.
Yeah, and it's usually correct.
Please, please, for once, can you not let your assumptions color your detective work?
Just you wait. Nordic types show a particular disposition for this stuff.
Ach ja. Wenigstens hat es bei uns heute Nacht nicht geschneit und ich musste also nicht rausgehen, Schnee räumen bis jetzt. Bis jetzt. Und heute kommt seit November das erste Mal der gelbe Sack zu uns.
Yes?
Weil wir haben
Detectives
keine,
Phelps and Galloway. Is your
keine
wife
gelben
home, sir?
Tonnen, wir haben gelbe Säcke
My
bei
wife went
uns.
out last night and she hasn't come home.
Can you describe your wife and what she was wearing?
We were out at a friend's place, Bobby Ross's, for a party. She was kind of dolled up. She had her green silk dress, open-toed white shoes. Those are her favorite shoes.
Can we come in, Mr. Tarleton? I'm afraid we have some rather bad news. Do you have someone who can look after your children, Mr. Tarleton?
I've been trying to arrange a sitter. Look, tell me what's happened.
I'm afraid your wife was murdered last night. Her body was found this morning. We're very sorry for your loss. I know this is a difficult time, Mr. Tarleton, but we are going to need you to answer some questions. First, we're going to take a look around.
What for? You don't think
It's
that...
procedure. You see to your girls.
Stay here till Daddy's finished talking to these men.
Where's Mommy?
Everything's gonna be all right, sweetheart.
We would like Mommy to come home now, Daddy.
What's the problem, Terrelson? Let him search. You got nothing to hide.
Fangen wir mal in dem Raum hier an.
You want to hear something funny, Terrelson? Some bums think filling out a missing persons report
Circumstantial.
actually rules him out as a suspect.
Need to check if she was a regular.
I wonder why the picture was turned down.
So, uns mal hier um. Ach, da geht's raus. Ne, unterhalten tun wir uns noch nicht. Wir müssen erstmal Sachen zum Fragen finden.
Baron's bar again. Someone must be real sweet on this dive.
Huh?
If you'd excuse me, ladies.
Junk.
So she went out without her handbag? She'd have to be in quite a state to leave this behind. At least she was spared that particular indignity. We can see if Pinker can match the impression to the crime scene. Looks like a match with the ligature marks.
Okay.
I'll be out of your way momentarily, ladies.
I doubt it. Probably nothing.
For the record, Mr. Terrelson, what is your wife's name?
Teresa.
Do you have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No. Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life. It can't be anyone who knew her.
So you don't know anyone who would want her dead?
No, I don't.
You said you went to a party at Bobby Ross's place?
That's right. Bobby had a bunch of people over. We were having a good time. She said she was bored and decided to leave.
You let your drunk wife leave the party and go off on her own?
Look, I was angry. I was having a good time. She has to go and ruin it. We always have to do what she wants to do. Last night she wanted to go dancing.
Any idea where?
Where she always goes. A bar down on North Beaudry Avenue. Baron's Bar. She goes there, drinks too much, gets maudlin, and calls me. I go and bring her home.
Mr. Terrellson, was Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
Spill it, Terrellson. We like the look of you for this, so you'd better give us something.
We're at the party. She has a few and says she wants to go out dancing. We only have the sitter until 9. I get mad. I tell her to go ahead, but I'm staying. She storms out. Look, I'm doing well at cards. I hardly ever do well. I married her because she was so much fun, but now she drives me fucking crazy.
What time did she leave the party?
About 8:30, maybe a little earlier.
When was the last time you saw your wife?
Around 8:30. The card game at Bobby's was wrapping up. I played out my hand and drove home here. I paid the sitter and went to bed.
Why did you only report your wife missing this morning?
I thought she would have called up last night from the bar.
Thanks for answering our questions, Mr. Terrellson.
Right.
You'll need to go downtown to identify your wife's body.
I should have taken her dancing.
In my experience, Mac, if you give in to broads, you'll be giving in to them your entire life.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Can you run an address for a Bobby Ross? Then send some uniforms over.
Would you like him picked up?
No. Suspect says he was with Ross last night. We need to confirm the alibi.
I'll get a prowl car dispatched.
Thank you.
Wollen wir nochmal mit dir unterhalten?
Appreciate your time, sir.
Warte mal, kann man mit den Mädels auch reden? Gucken wir mal, ob wir da was vergessen haben oder ob wir fertig sind.
Kind of rings true.
Nee, da muss noch irgendwas sein. Ah, so.
Lars was out in the rain last night.
Habe ich ganz übersehen.
Sounds like the Terrellson broad had her last drink at Baron's Bar. We should check the place out.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Guten Morgen, Robin. Herzlich willkommen im Stream. Schön, dass du da bist. Wie geht's dir heute? Ja, mir geht's auch gut. Sagen wir es mal so, ich lasse es mir nicht schlecht gehen.
Gents, drink?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD.
I'm Benny Clough. This about Teresa Terrellson?
Yes, it is.
I heard about it on the radio. They're saying it was that Black Dahlia freak again? God damn it. Yeah, I rang that husband of hers. The babysitter said he was out.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions. What time did Teresa leave?
Around 10:30, I think.
Ja, das muss die
On
Wahrheit
foot,
sein.
in a car, by bus? How was it?
She called for a cab.
Did you get the number?
Sure I did. I like Teresa. The only time she has a drink is when things aren't going so good at home. I was worried about her.
That cherry pie was delish.
Put out an APB on the cab. 3591. Should be traceable. Who was she with? We've had reports about a tall, gaunt-looking hobo. He wasn't here last night?
I get plenty of bums in here, but nothing to fit that description.
The likelihood is that whoever she left here with killed her. Give it up, Benny.
All right, two creeps were all over her, promising to take her dancing.
You get a good look at these guys?
Sure. I got a good look. One of them was a sailor in uniform. His cap said, USS Indiana.
And the other man?
The other guy is Richard Bates. He's sitting in the back right now. Red polo shirt.
Any idea where she was headed?
Nope. I didn't get that.
The husband said she wanted to go dancing.
Yeah, she always wants to dance when she's been drinking. She was trying to talk some guys into taking her to one of the dance halls.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Clough.
3 von 3 richtig geil.
Hey, no
Endlich mal
problem.
wieder alle richtig, hey.
This is Bates.
That's him.
LAPD, don't make me chase you, shitbird. We can't let the son of a bitch get away. Go, Phelps, get after it. Come on, you got a ride. Get in and drive. I thought you were gonna leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands. I don't think the killer would be kicking back in the bar where he met the victim.
Listen, a creature of habit is your killer. For some reason, they're sticklers for routine. Come on, Phelps, you're letting this lust get away from you. He's showing you how it's done. Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close. Hit it. Clean this asshole off the road. Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires. Let's end this farce.
All right,
got me. I've had enough.
Show me your hands.
Mal, ja,
mates.
versuchen
You're
abzuhauen.
gonna answer some questions.
I have a choice in this?
Last night, you went drinking with a lady in the bar. Now she's dead, and your face is all messed up.
I'm in the clear on that. She preferred a sailor. You could lay it off on him. Are we finished?
Tell us about Teresa Terrellson.
What's to tell?
So what happened when you left the bar?
Sailor boy laid one on me. A cheap shot. After that, I don't know.
What happened to the woman?
Your guess is as good as mine.
You're coming in with us, Bates.
But I'm not your guy. What exactly am I being run in for?
You have a record, you ran from us, and there's the fact that I don't like you. That's 3 strikes in my book.
Take him to Central. He's a material witness in a murder case. Find him a cozy cell.
Richard here knows the drill.
Schwierig, die zu einzuschätzen, machen wir echt.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an APB out on a yellow cab, number 3591. Ask dispatch to relay all sightings to car 11K.
No problem. I'll get on the radio.
Were there any incident reports filed in the vicinity of Barron's Bar on North Beaudry Avenue? We're tracking a sailor who was involved in a fight outside the bar.
I can check the reports, Detective. I have a message for you from Captain Donnelly. Message reads, James Jessup, U.S. Navy able seaman, has information relevant to your case. Jessup is currently being detained at Central Station.
Could be our man. Thanks for your help. You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
Guten Morgen, Kai. Herzlich willkommen im Stream. Schön, dass du da bist. Na, wie geht's dir? Und hi, Kai.
He's in interview 2.
Thanks. What do you make of him?
Sailor on furlough who looks like he's in trouble and knows it.
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. We know why you're here, Jessup, so it would be best if you answered our questions truthfully.
Wieso stehst du vor deiner Klasse? Warum gehst du nicht rein?
I heard on the radio about this lady getting killed. I got leave from my CO to come down straight away.
So why did you kill her?
Ja, Gott sei Dank muss ich nicht mehr in die Schule gehen.
Look, you need to believe me.
Let's start at the beginning. You went to Barron's Bar. What time did you arrive?
I got a 24-hour pass. I got there around 7.
That's where you met Teresa Terrellson?
Sure.
Ach so, der ist noch nicht
We had
da.
a couple of drinks.
So you tried to make a woman who was incredibly drunk?
Look, I'm not proud of myself, but I never hurt her.
You took her dancing?
That's right. Caught a cab to the Crystal Ballroom.
You had a fist fight with Richard Bates over Mrs. Terrellson.
You met the guy? He's a creep. You should take a look at him for this.
He's pointing the finger directly at you, Jessup.
I only had one night before I was back in the tub. He had all the time in the world to look for some action. I belted him. I'd do it again. She was better off with me.
Sure. You're a shining example of chivalry, Jessup. We're holding you till we can clear this with the driver.
Yeah, my CO said as much.
Can you put the guy in 2 in a cell and inform the commander?
Sure, Detective. Got a message for you. Sighting of your disfigured hobo on Grand between Temple and Sunset. And it looks like the Beau has a record.
Bin gleich wieder bei euch.
He's wanted in connection with 2 female assaults.
Thanks.
Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to 1 round.
Canary says he'll sing, but only if I guarantee he walks.
This guy's got a screw loose.
Warte mal, wo geht's denn hier raus? Hier geht's raus. Hier geht's raus.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Obdachlosenlager, da muss ich nochmal hin.
Where are we headed?
Ach ja. Oh. Warum rennt der mit der Schrotflinte rum?
LAPD. We'd like a word with you.
Save it for someone who's interested. They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have left.
6 rounds won't get us far.
I need you to stay copacetic, Phelps. We need to hold out until the cavalry arrive.
How do we do that?
Like this. Buckshot to keep you down, Phelps.
You want your rightful share.
Killing make you feel
we need
powerful.
to fight for it.
What's your name?
Comrade Stallard.
Very funny. We'll find out from your personal effects.
Stuart Ackerman.
You're under suspicion for murder, Ackerman. We're taking you downtown.
You can't do anything more to me than what the Japanese have already done.
The Kremlin's over here, Phelps. Toss it, see what you find.
Ackerman doesn't look like much of a dancer. Looks familiar. Safe bet it'll match the mark under Teresa Terrelson's chin.
So. Na komm. Schau das Ding an.
Still working, Jack. I'm off to the Lighthouse Club in Santa Monica.
Hello, Jack.
Mr. Benson, this is Courtney Sheldon. He's a buddy of mine from the war.
Well, I'm sure you two will want to polish some old war stories. Good evening, Jack. Mr. Sheldon.
Good night, sir. Take a seat, Courtney.
We need your help, Jack.
I told you I would have nothing to do with that.
I'm fine too, Jack. Medical school's going well. I got a part-time job.
Do dope peddlers need part-time jobs?
We made a mistake and we're in trouble, Jack. A local gangster, Mickey Cohen, is putting on the squeeze.
So hand it over, walk away. What's stopping you?
We had a deal with them that they would dole it out slowly. They said they would supply abortion clinics and doctors, but they've been moving it on to addicts, and they can't cope with the purity.
So your problem is with gangsters being dishonest.
My problem is that people are dying, and that if this gets back to us, we'll all end up in jail.
So how am I supposed to help, Courtney? This isn't the war. I can't just wave a magic wand and clean up your mess.
We want you to negotiate, Jack.
The only thing these guys understand is force, Sheldon. They got to the top back east by proving to be more vicious than the English, the Irish, and the Dutch. They make their own laws. That's the nature of a secret society. For God's sake, Courtney, you want to be a doctor. How can you fight with that?
We are better trained, Jack.
I didn't make it through the war to come back to this kind of shit, Sheldon.
Okay. Wir müssen dich also verhören. Ich glaube, diesmal sind wir da unten reingekommen.
Can you drive to this one?
And where exactly are we going?
Fahren Sie wir? Wohin sonst?
The husband has an alibi, but no real motive other than neglect. Jessup's alibi checks out. Bates is a recidivist. He'll be pulling the same shtick until we put him away for good. Ackerman has history, opportunity, hard evidence. What motive?
We have the evidence. We know she was here. All we need is a confession, and we can charge the bum with murder. going this way.
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
Okay, da ist er nett. Ich kenne mich in dem Revier trotzdem nicht aus. Ich bin schon so oft da gewesen. Aber ich muss jetzt erstmal echt die Schilder gucken. Und Interviewraum 1 da drüben.
Ackerman, you were in the Marines.
How do you know?
The Corps selected big guys for flamethrower duty. That's how you got the burns.
Life expectancy was 5 minutes for a guy in flamethrower detail. What kind of a government puts weight like that on a man's shoulders?
You'll get no argument from me. It was a heavy load.
You feeling sorry for this smelly fuck?
Why did you kill Mrs. Terrelson?
I have no recollection of the people I have killed.
You hate women, Ackerman?
More than you could ever imagine.
How much did you hate Mrs. Terrelson?
I ache to put my seed in them. Afterwards, I have no use for them.
A bus driver dropped Mrs. Terrelson near your camp around 2 a.m. Why did you take her up to the hill?
Which hill? I have many places. I go where I please.
You're lying, Ackerman. There must be a reason. You could have killed her in the camp.
My reasons are my own. Can you disprove what I say? You do your worst. You're the willing tool of a despotic state designed to victimize the unfortunate.
Stuart Ackerman, I am charging you with the murder of Teresa Terrelson.
Schlechter Bulle,
A
glaube
man
ich.
down on his luck I can abide. But a filthy red who chooses to live outside the rules of society, I cannot stomach. Maybe poor Teresa Terrelson will provide the catalyst we need. I've spoken to the chief and the mayor, and I think it's time we send some men in to remove the godless and send them on their way over the county line. A grand day that will be, gentlemen. And a grand result you have brought me. You two are fast becoming my finest crusaders. course, we will look into it. Yes, I'm aware that it's an election year. Keep a hold of your hat, Counselor. Now is not the time to lose your nerve. It would appear that someone has hocked a rose gold wedding ring and matching engagement ring. Sound familiar?
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any egg on his face. Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside a railroad line. 40-year-old white woman.
Right, Skipper.
What on earth is that man doing? What a skunk. Walking out on his wife like that.
So.
Another body and Deirdre Muller's ring. The Emperor may soon have to come to terms with the fact that he's wearing no clothes.
Exactly did you get that book of riddles shoved up your ass, Phelps? Is that what your old man paid college tuition for?
You've got to admit, this is looking odd.
Anyone could paranoid.
But if you take it along with all of the other indicators...
Cole, Hugo Moeller was identified by the school's groundkeeper. He's our guy.
Witnesses have fingered the wrong guy before.
He ran, for God's sakes.
And he always maintained he was set up.
How can I help you boys?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. You have a rose gold wedding and engagement ring?
David Bremner. Am I gonna get something for this pledge? Gave that bum money, now you guys are gonna leave me short.
How much did you give him?
$50?
Try another number.
20?
Try 10. Feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the rings right here.
What's this mark here?
Maker's mark. Usually traceable. That one came from Hartfield's Jewelry down on Broadway.
Thanks for the tip. Does this mark mean anything?
Hallmark. Gives you an idea of the quality.
Okay.
What have you got on the guy who brought these in?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley. Gave an address. 15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County.
Can you give us a description of the man who pawned these rings?
Not sure. Medium height, medium build. Dark hair, I think. Sorry. He just had one of those forgettable faces.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Bremner. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
We have a problem.
We could have the local troopers check out the Tulare County address.
The address is bogus. Turk is having fun with us.
The guy who's been sending the Dahlia letters is also the guy who pawned these rings.
How do you figure that one?
Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poem that came with the Dahlia letter. If the Dahlia letters are genuine, then the man who killed Elizabeth Short may have also killed Deirdre Muller.
And how do we prove that, Phelps? Skipper ain't gonna like this one bit.
We're gonna have to rely on this guy tripping up on his own vanity.
You boys ready? Follow me.
We should keep this development with the rings under our hat until we speak with the captain.
We're all on the same team, Rusty.
Chain of command, Phelps. The skipper will decide who needs to know. You got it?
I get it, Rusty. I just don't like it. Hard, isn't it?
Yeah. I look after all the rail depots.
What have you got?
The Negro, Nelson Gaines, called it in. I came down here to make sure him and the other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Jameson found the body?
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on both of them.
Okay. Zwei große Koffer, ein kleiner Koffer.
This is a chit for personal items, not booze. It's an angle worth investigating.
Okay, was haben wir dann hier?
Maybe someone at Mensch's will remember her.
Mensch's Bar. Aha, Mensch. Da gibt es so Menschen in der Bar.
Someone was trying to get her to come home.
Geschütztes Rechtsgut, aha. Keine
You can
Ahnung,
go over
was
to
das
the lot and see what they know about her.
That's gonna be difficult, Cole. Keystone Studio lot closed back in 41.
Okay, wir haben hier nett. Gucken wir uns nochmal um.
Another missing ring.
Certainly seems I've been swabbing a lot of bare fingers recently.
So.
Smell?
Very good. There is the usual evacuation smell, but it appears she's been living rough for quite some time.
Very strong smell of alcohol.
Well, the autopsy will tell, but I would assume that she was inebriated.
Can you be more exact about the time of death?
No later than 2 a.m. The state the body was in, a 1 or 2 hour window is the best I can do.
What have we got here?
White female, approximately 40 years of age, lipstick smudges on the face, but no writing, at least nothing legible. A blunt force trauma to the temple, nose, and eye regions. Ligature marks point to the probable cause of death being strangulation.
Any idea of the time of death?
From her temperature, after midnight would be my guess.
Okay.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on Levine's Liquor. Closest store to the Santa Fe Avenue rail yard, if possible.
Just a moment, Detective. Closest store would be the one at 939 South Hope Street.
Thanks.
Okay, dann müssen wir eigentlich... Kann ich da einsteigen?
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
Nee, wir sind noch am Schlüssel. Wir stehen hier noch am Schlüssel. Da muss noch irgendwas sein. Schön drüber gehüpft. Gucken wir uns nochmal um. Ach, wir müssen ja noch irgendwelche Zeugen befragen, oder?
Detective Phelps, LAPD homicide.
John Ferdinand Jameson.
We need you to answer some questions, John.
If you don't mind, I prefer Ferdinand.
Don't push your luck, knucklehead.
What were you doing to the body, Ferdinand?
Are you sure you won't be upset?
Try me, Ferdinand.
I was kissing her. It's not against the law.
Shut up.
There's no
Take
law
your
against
beating
it.
like a man.
Turn out your pockets, Ferdinand.
Hat den die Leiche geküsst. Alter, was geht denn dem?
Classic Carmine. Is this yours, Ferdinand?
No. I found it near her purse. I thought she could use some lipstick.
Rusty, stop! Don't hit him.
Moinsen im Käsen, Digga. Herzlich willkommen im Stream. Schön, dass du da bist. Ja, ich wollte das mal wieder streamen. Ich hab's ja auch schon durchgespielt.
Took a look.
Im Käsen, Digga.
Did you take any money?
Wasn't any to take. I found her lipstick and her matchbook over on the mat. Not much else.
You found the body?
Yes, I did. I work here. I was coming off shift and headed home.
Why didn't you report the body, Jameson? Do you know how this is going to look to a jury?
A jury? What gives? I could tell that she was dead. I came through here about midnight last night. She wasn't here then.
Let me belt him again.
You're under arrest, Jameson. We'll see how this plays out. Until then, you can think a little on how you'd like to be treated if you were found dead.
I'm telling you, it's not illegal. Me and some friends of mine...
Clyde, you get this sack of shit into a cell. I'll deal with him later.
Sure, Rusty.
So. Ja, noch quatschen.
Help me out.
I say we try the liquor store next. I could get a short dog for the car.
Detective Phelps and Galloway, homicide. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
We were shutting cars over to the main line when I saw this man here lying on top of this woman. The woman wasn't moving and seemed to be in a bad way.
What time
Und
was
so,
this?
MKsen, alles
7:30
klar bei
this
dir?
morning, sir.
Thanks for your help. Have you given Patrolman Hart your details?
I have, sir.
Thank you. You can go now.
So, gucken wir mal, ob wir jetzt gehen können. Kann ich das Auto auch nehmen?
I'm busy here, Phelps.
Okay, MK, aber es war cool, dass du mal wieder vorbeigeschaut hast. Bis zum nächsten Mal, MKsen.
What are you thinking, Ray?
The city keeps tossing us dead bodies. We're just running to catch up.
Gucken wir mal, ob wir jetzt fahren können.
I'm busy here, Phelps.
Ein Digi hier, Phelps. Was haben wir denn jetzt für Seen noch? Gehen noch mal hier rum. Ich habe keine Intuition. Keine Ahnung, wer Beweis sein soll. Oh, da ist Blutspritzer.
Blood splatter on the carriage. She must have been struck while standing up.
Und jetzt fahren? Oder ist er wieder busy?
Yeah, as soon as I'm finished. Read that those goddamn Chinese want to sell the relief food that we're sending them?
Yeah, I read about that.
These people are starving. They can't do that.
Want to sell the food to fund the civil war against the communists.
Really? Guess that's okay.
Armies can't fight without food. You spend all your money on weapons, but you still have to have the will to fight.
Breathe, Phelps. Breathe, damn it.
Okay.
Watch your mouth. You know what you're saying?
The people of this country overthrew a king. You think the Chinese will balk at an emperor if they are starving?
Any Central unit, a possible 415, and I'll Alvera Street Plaza, unit handle code 3, identify.
Es gibt nämlich Punkte. Was war gestern Abend lecker, Gnomi?
Penny Century unit, a possible 415 at Alvera Street Plaza, unit handle code 3, identify.
11K, go ahead.
11K, roger. Citizen reports at 415 at Alvera Street Plaza.
You're crazy.
If I'm crazy, it's your fault. Running around behind my back. How am I supposed to trust you, goddammit?
Whoa, sir. I think you ought to calm down.
Mind your own goddamn business. Why is everybody always on my case?
Oh, der hat einen Kopf erschossen.
Officer down! Watch it! Mr. Give it up, old man!
Get the bastard.
Oh.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Hat einfach einen Kopf erschossen.
Great. How
Ja, ich habe heute Nacht um 3 ging's mir. Bin ich wach geworden.
Car 11K.
Hab mich dann aufgestoßen, dann kam Magensäure mit dem Hals. Oh, war das ekelhaft. Ey, ich musste ganz erstmal eine halbe Stunde husten. War nicht so schön. Das war klar, dass Essen lecker ist und nichts anderes da. Ach,
You know the way. You can drive.
Ach, Gnomi. Dass das Socken anziehen nicht lecker ist, das weiß ich auch. Also, Haare mal.
What can I do for you?
LAPD, Phelps and Galloway. We're making inquiries into the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Evelyn? She's dead?
You knew Evelyn Summers, Mr.
Robbins. Yes, I knew Evelyn. I was a good friend of her ex-husband. She kept some of her stuff here.
Can you show us, please?
Sure. Come this way.
You got some fine stock here, Mr. Robbins. Well, you let us take some for the road, this case might get solved a lot quicker.
He's joking, Mr. Robbins.
She kept a bed here, but I probably shouldn't have let her. An alcoholic in a liquor store. That was never going to work out, was it?
We'll take a look around. I'm guessing Evelyn hadn't held down a job for quite some time before she was killed.
Ja, den habe ich gerade in der Hand gehabt. Ich will das lieber. Hä?
When exactly did Evelyn work in the pictures?
A few years ago. She worked in legal copyrights for music.
Rawlings Bowling Alley.
Okay.
Maybe Evelyn did
Habe ich
something
so
other
noch
than
nie
drink in her
gegessen.
spare time.
Ach, dann hast du das zusammengemischt. Klosteig mit geriebenem Käse und Schinkenwürfel reingemischt, oder wie?
A lot of cops bowl there on Tuesday nights.
Evelyn was reading Aristotle?
Evelyn wasn't stupid. The only stupid thing about her was her need to drink.
She wasn't always such a loner.
Okay. Kenne ich so gar nicht. Da war irgendwo noch was. Ja. Habe ich doch schon gesehen. Da muss doch irgendwas sein. Ach so.
And she was borrowing books from Grosvenor McCaffrey.
War das alles oder war das nicht alles? Wir schauen wir mal. Ich kann noch mal mit dem quatschen.
We're trying to account for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning.
A social visit? To pick up some of her things?
She had a couple of bucks and bought a quart of rye.
Any idea where the money came from?
Ja, das ist doch die wichtig. Hauptsache dir schmeckt. Und wie hast du das dann zubereitet? Im heißen Wasser, wie Klosteig man ja eigentlich zu Knödel macht oder Klößen? Oder wie hast du es dann zubereitet?
Were you and Evelyn close, Mr. Robbins?
Not many people will be sad she's gone. I'll be one of the few.
We got the impression that Evelyn had been sleeping rough of late.
It became difficult for me to have her staying here. Her mother was trying to get her back on the straight and narrow. She's old now. And to be honest, you have to have a good reason to want to get back on.
Do you know a friend of Evelyn's by the name of McCaffrey?
Not personally.
She talked about McCaffrey.
Supposedly he fought in the International Brigade in Spain and in the miners'
frei
camps
habe ich
back
leider
in
nicht.
Virginia.
Thanks for your help,
Vielleicht
Mr.
mal
Robbins.
ausprobiert.
No problem. Hey, I'd like to make arrangements for the funeral. You think I could get in touch with Evelyn's mother?
Put in a call to the watch commander at Central Station, Mr. Robbins. He'll be trying to reach the next of kin.
Thanks. Get the guy, huh? Evelyn never hurt anybody.
Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
Ach ja.
Continue to responding.
Drink, fellas.
Phelps, Galloway, homicide. We need to ask you some questions concerning Evelyn Summers.
I'm Walter Mensch.
In der Pfanne anbraten, bis es braun wird aus. Okay. Muss ich mal überlegen, wenn ich das nächste Mal einkaufe und ich denke dran, dann besorge ich mir das mal.
Cadging drinks. Never had any money. She was in just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
I don't know. I think she was living rough.
She had that kind of stunk about her.
Who did she drink with?
A bunch of these guys. Ask around.
Oh, jetzt muss ich mich hier umgucken.
What's your name?
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Mind if I ask you some questions, Mr. McCaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, Detective. What do you want to ask about?
Evelyn Summers, and why she was found beaten and strangled in the rail depot on Santa Fe.
Okay. I see your point.
How well did you know her?
I can't say that I knew her. It was more like I was aware of her.
Do you have a criminal record, Mr. McCaffrey?
Nothing serious. I've had a few skirmishes.
But nothing reprehensible.
No. The odd parking ticket. That kind of thing.
You say you barely knew Evelyn?
Yes, that is correct.
I don't like you, McCaffrey. You look like someone who's trying too hard, like your whole life is some kind of performance. I think you need to give us something to get us out of your life.
I don't like you either, you pompous, stiff-necked patrician. You think I don't see through you and all the other minions of the ruling class?
Did you see Evelyn last night?
No, I was at home, writing.
Wow.
Do you want to get dragged into this, McCaffrey? Do you want us to get interested in you?
She hung out with this powder puff, James Tiernan. They haunted the public library together.
How well do you know James Tiernan?
I know he works some kind of plebeian job at Rawlings Bowling Alley.
McCaffrey, we're not finished with you. You had your chance to cooperate.
Okay.
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
Car 11K, car 11K, come in.
Officer
Car 11K,
103
car 11K, KGPL.
11 King.
A message from Captain Donnelly, return to Central, code 2.
11 King, en route. Let's not keep the man waiting, Phelps.
Ich wollte eigentlich...
The captain is downstairs with Ray Pinker and Carruthers.
That's the guy. I heard he's an honest cop. That's an oxymoron for you.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to 1 round.